We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Dante Bichette, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Garrett Cole will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Digging in, Monty Irvin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Monte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1.
No, that's the ball.
Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. Hops this one up. Cepeda is there for it. 1 down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
Into the box now, Joe Torre. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh.
Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
At the plate, Jimmy Fox. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. A 0 for the Giants to start. Padres coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Into the box now, Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Here it comes.
2-1.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jimmy Rollins is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Standing in now, Dylan Moore. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 21 homers, 56 runs batted in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
The 1-1 is in off the plate. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Now, Taylor.
At the plate now, Al Kaline. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play right at 310 on the year. 15 long balls, 56 runs batted in. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Dante Bichette. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 36 on the year for him as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
A little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's got that average up over 340 now. 26 home runs and 82 runs batted in. One strike now from Cole. Jones, a native Floridian. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
Into the box now, Brett Boone. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It is strike two, swinging. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 17 home runs and 59 RBIs. Now the 1-0. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Severino has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
2-0 now. The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and next the dangerous power threat, Orlando Cepeda.
The first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Cepeda on at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. In the dirt, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Another 2-2 offering. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Severino gathers, but it's not in time. He'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Standing in, JT Realmuto, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Realmuto hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Hit out towards second. One there. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now. Now here it comes. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in, Luis Robert. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit hard to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to Fox, gets him to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Austin Slater.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Monty Irvin is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. The pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Irvin has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe Torre.
Striding in once again, Joe Torre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Chad Pinder. Here's the first pitch to him. 1-1.
1 strike.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Severino. And he makes the throw to first. Kinder is retired, and there's one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Ready for another chance? Jimmy Rollins. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
Oh man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dylan Moore. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. They slapped the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Our score remains 2-1. Striding into the box, Jimmy Fox. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 3, Jimmy Fox.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fox was born in Maryland. He signed a big 8-year deal recently, so he stands to be with this organization for quite a while.
Hey, he's certainly earned this long-term deal, but you have to assume that the last couple years on this thing, they are not going to get the return on their investment. They are expecting production early and often.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And, whoa, you see the big number. About 99 for a top speed. Not too many guys around the league can match that. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dante Bichette. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And, hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Now the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And as we follow on our team leaderboard, you can see he's up to 35 now on the year. To the plate now, Chipper Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Set to deliver on 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Brett Boone.
Now at the plate, Brett Boone. Comes set. Now the pitch. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Boone is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
The set and the 1-1.
Well, I got 2-1 to count. Ball, 1 strike.
Dansby Swanson would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
1-0 the count. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
He's set. The 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Pedro Severino, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Set to deal on 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. San Francisco leads this one 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Al Kaline.
The designated hitter, Al Kaline.
First delivery to him on the way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That evens it up 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left side. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Now back, first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Stepping in now, Orlando Cepeda. He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson brings it in. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Giants lead it 3-1. Now batting, Austin Slater. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 13, Austin Slater.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. But tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is right there, one down.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte Irvin.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Monte Irvin. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Robert is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe Torre.
Digging in once again, Joe Torre. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
JT Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, giving him an even 150. And the Friars are back within a run at 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
In now, Luis Robert.
Center fielder, Luis.
Line towards center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So stepping in, Chad Pinder looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike. No.
2 out, nobody on. This is lifted out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Fox. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And it's 1-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 10, Gta2k.
Digging in and looking for more, Dante Bichette. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. One strike now from Cole. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Chipper Jones.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're up 3-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jimmy Rollins. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Stepping into the box, Dylan Moore, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's a look over to first, and a runner back. From the stretch, and there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he falls behind 0-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Al Kaline. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Orlando.
So striding in, Orlando Cepeda, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 26 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 home. Is laid off for ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Change up too low. He walked him.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Phil Niekro will come on now, as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 35, Phil Niekro.
JT Realmuto will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Two out with the man at first. Albies is on the move. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Niekro, an Ohio native. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport.